Welcome to the Tekgates and Fence video installation series. Installing the Tek pedestrian gate is easy. Even so, please use common sense and think safety first at all times during the installation. The first step is to set the posts in concrete. You will need a post hole digger, a crowbar as well as shovel, trenching shovel and a sledgehammer handy. Other tools required include a level, line level, tape measure and a wheelbarrow. Lay out your holes across your opening at the correct distance apart depending on your gate size. In this video we are installing a 1 metre 220mm gap width gate, so the 60mm post will be set 1 metre 280mm apart centre to centre. Hole diameter is roughly 200mm. The standard depth for the hole is 610mm. Next, using a sledgehammer, insert 2 stakes in the ground just past the holes and in line with the angle you determined earlier. Then tie a string line securely between the 2 stakes. Then, using a line level, adjust the string line so that it's level and at the same height as you want the bottom of the gate to be. You will want the gate to be 50 to 100mm above the finished level of the ground. Be sure also to take into consideration the gate will be able to be opened without hitting any obstruction. Next, mix the bag of pre-mixed dry concrete. Add the water a little bit at a time as you want the concrete to be stiff enough to hold the post in place but wet enough for the concrete to settle in and around the post. The first step is to set the hinge post into the hole. Ensure that the hinge fixing holes are facing the correct way. There is a label on the post showing the bottom of the gate. Ensure that the line on the level is in line with the string line you installed earlier. Whilst one person holds the post in position, the other will shovel the concrete into the hole. Please ensure that you check each side of the post several times with a spirit level to ensure that the post is plumb at all times. Place the latch post in the ground and check that the distance between the post is 1 metre 220mm apart, inside to inside, at the top and bottom of the post. Then check that the line on the post is level with the string line. Again, check the distance between the posts, then fill the hole with concrete, checking again with the spirit level that the post is plumb at all times. Once set, check levels and measurements again and adjust as required. It's advisable to take your time during this step to ensure that all levels and measurements are correct. This will ensure that the gate hangs even in the closed position. The hard part is over. The next step of hanging the gate is very easy. Hinges, ball tops and spearheads come pre-packed. The posts have nut inserts installed for fixing the hinges. Bolt on the top and bottom hinges and tighten the bolts. Be careful not to over tighten the bolts as the nut insert might turn inside the post. Be sure to install the grease nipple into each hinge. Hinges must be greased at least 1 time per year. Back off the outside hinge nuts and then run the top and bottom hinge threads through the holes in the gate. Then put the hinge nuts back on finger tight. When you have finished, there should be a 10 to 15mm gap between the gate and the latch post when closed. We leave it up to you to determine the height of the gate latch. With a battery drill and a hex head bit, attach the harsh part of the latch to the gate using the self-tapping screws provided. Then attach the latch part on the latch post using the same method. Carefully check to make sure it's the proper height, then check to make sure that the gate closes properly. Please note that the gate latch and hasp can be installed either on the latch or the gate depending on the circumstances. Apply some silicone or liquid nails to the inside of the ball tops and spearheads. Not too much, and place 1 on each post and gate upright. And that's it, your gate installation is complete at the right distance apart and everything is plumb, level and square.